Hi everybody, my name is Priscilla and this is the Osho Tarot reading for the Gemini Full Moon that took place on the 25th of November. And being the full moon in Gemini, it's actually been really, really intense. It's the energy's moved into Sagittarius, but it's early days in terms of the energy around Sagittarius and where the sun is. But at this given point where the moon is in Gemini, there's a lot to go on about communication, and it's actually taken me a couple of days to get my energy up to even be ready to do this. And so I'm only a day late, thank goodness, but still, it's been pretty intense. So we've also got a Saturn square Neptune, which took place today on the 26th. And I also apologise for using the headset here, but there's an awful lot of surf. I'm down at a beach. And now there's thousands of people coming down, and I thought I'd find a quiet spot. But no, it's pretty busy and it's pretty full on, and that's what I guess Gemini is all about. There's lots of people around, and it's all about communication and connecting. So I'm going to draw a card pretty quickly so that I can sort this out and get it posted. And at this point in time, I can honestly say that it's been a huge couple of weeks of transition. And for those who know me personally, I've just arrived in Maui about 2 weeks ago, and this is where I'll be for the next couple of months, and I'll be heading back to Australia in February. So so I'm here to find more ways to establish what it is that I'm offering, and also to settle into the energy of Maui, which is really powerful and very healing and very loving. But it's also very volatile on some levels, and not in a volatile, emotional, horrible way. It's more like, well, it can be, I suppose, for some people, but it's just that it moves really fast. You know, things manifest really quickly. So finding my feet here has, it's a bit like having roller skates on, and I'm not very good at roller skates, so I'm giving it my best shot. This is my second trip in 7 months, and it's been extraordinary already, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm going to draw a card now, and hoping that the breeze doesn't wobble the camera and the laptop too much so that it all falls over. Anyway, here's a card for the collective on the Gemini full moon. And this is a beautiful card. I'm just going to put this back down. This is called The Outsider, and this is the recognition that even though we can see a lot going on just a little bit beyond us, and we think that we're standing behind a gate, the reality is that we aren't standing behind a gate. It's just, it feels like we are. It feels like we're the ones who are sitting there, wondering what's going on with our lives and how come we're not being included by everybody else, or what's going on over there. But it's up to us. I really feel this is, a beautiful metaphor for us to recognize that no matter what's going on around us, it's up to us to recognize that we cage ourselves in the most profound kind of ways. And what you can also find here too is that the gate is actually unlocked. It just looks like it's locked because it appears to be closed. So if you find yourself, feeling like you're trapped in an environment that that feels like you can't move from, have a really good look around and see whether or not you are as trapped as you think you might be, because it's highly likely you aren't. For example, I know within myself that it's up to me to make an effort to get out and connect with people here on the island. I know a few people from the last time I was here, but I still need to keep opening up and allowing myself to be open to releasing, not releasing, probably wrong words, bleh, I don't know what I'm thinking here, opening up to allowing what's going on around outside of the area that I'm comfortable in, and the things that attract me beyond that comfort zone, to go towards them and to really seek them out and recognize that there is actually nothing holding me in place here. There's nothing stopping me from going over there and experiencing what it is I'd like to experience, except my own fears and my own belief system that there's a big gate that tells me fundamentally that I'm not allowed to go through that gate. But that's not true. That's a gate that's in my mind, and I need to see that and recognize that. So if that's what's going on for me, then it's highly likely it's going on for a truckload of other people. And, when we feel unsure and we feel a bit insecure, it's okay. But it's fine for us to feel insecure and to know that, that's just a recognition that it's a part of us that's looking to keep us safe. And we don't need to fear it as much as we think we do. It's just a desire to be kept safe. That's what our mind likes to do. It wants to make sure that if you see something you don't understand, it will go immediately into that safety place. And that's really important to recognize, that the mind is designed to do that. However, in the same breath, that can be what traps us. And when we see that that safety place actually is really just a place of comfort and not necessarily related to real need for safety, it's purely just for comfort, then maybe we can push ourselves a little bit towards those edges, the edge of that comfort zone, and see what else could, come towards us that enables us to experience something new and different to what we believe that we deserve to have. And often we see things that other people are doing and other people are experiencing, and we think, why can't I do that? Well, you can if you want to, but you do need to be prepared to go beyond your comfort zones and push yourself to those edges, and that's okay too. It just takes a while for that to happen. So I think the message here that I can see is that when we see something that's a little bit beyond our reach, have a good look at whether or not we're stopping ourselves from going there because we believe that we can't, or whether or not we really don't need to go there. But if it's only because we've got a belief system in place, then there's nothing wrong with questioning the belief system. So anyway, I think that's it for the Osho full moon reading on this Gemini full moon, and the next reading will be for the next new moon. And of course, as usual, I haven't done any research, and there you go. I'll be putting one up in a couple of weeks. Lots of love, and I hope that if you enjoy this, that you share the love and spread share the video around as much as you can. And if anybody's interested in having a reading with me personally, please feel free to contact me directly. Thank you.